Lie down comfortably and let me whisper to you about a place where time no longer holds meaning, a place where your worries melt away like sea foam under the moonlight. Have you ever wondered what would happen if tonight, instead of resisting your exhaustion, you chose to surrender yourself into a soft silk cocoon suspended amidst an ocean of stars? There is a secret lying deep at the bottom of the Starry Sea waiting for you to discover, a journey of miraculous transformation that only those who dare to be patient, who dare to let go, can truly see. But before we dive into those warm waters together, before you meet the little starfish and the magical glowing silk cocoon, let me help you shed the heavy armor of a long day. Take a deep breath, feel the air traveling through every corner of your soul, and begin to let your body truly ground itself in the absolute stillness of tonight. Before we begin, take a second to press the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. This not only ensures you won't miss these nightly healing journeys, but also helps us build a community of souls who cherish the art of rest. Now, close your eyes ever so gently. Do not force yourself to fall asleep immediately. Simply allow yourself to rest. Reach out and turn off the last remaining flickers of light in your room, letting the darkness, as soft as velvet, envelop the space around you. Pull up your blanket. Feel its pleasant weight pressing lightly against your body, like a warm embrace, shielding you from the noisy world outside. Right now, your room has become a safe oasis, a cocoon of your own, where no pressure, no deadline, and no worry can reach you. You are here, fully present in this moment, beginning the journey back to yourself. Focus your entire attention on your breath. Breathe in slowly through your nose. Feel the cool stream of air spreading, soothing the hidden tensions within. Then exhale softly through your lips. Imagine you are blowing away the final grains of today's weary dust. Inhale peace, exhale tension. Inhale stillness, exhale redundant thoughts. Each breath is a step leading you deeper into a state of absolute relaxation. Let your breath find its own natural rhythm, slow and deep, like the rhythm of the waves lapping at the distant seabed we are about to visit. Now, we will go through a healing journey for every part of your body. Start with your forehead. Feel your forehead smoothing out, as still as a lake without a single ripple. The lines of anxiety, the thoughts of tomorrow, they are all fading away. Relax your eyebrows, letting them drift slightly apart. Your eyes are now so light, resting deeply beneath your lids, no longer needing to observe or search for anything. Relax your jaw. Let your lips part naturally, releasing every word left unsaid and every burden you have unintentionally held tight for so long. Feel this flow of relaxation slowly trickling down to your neck and shoulders. Your shoulders often carry the weight of the world, but tonight let them drop, sinking deep into your soft pillow. Imagine your shoulders melting away like thin ribbons of silk swaying in the seawater. Continue letting the seas spread down your arms, through your elbows, to your wrists, and to the very tips of your fingers. You feel your hands becoming heavy, a blissful, peaceful heaviness. They no longer need to grasp, they no longer need to work, they simply exist, warm and still. Now, bring your mind back to your chest. Feel the steady, gentle rise and fall. Your heart is beating a peaceful rhythm in harmony with the universe. The relaxation continues down to your abdomen, then along your spine, undoing every knot of tension in your back. You feel as though an invisible force from the mattress is supporting you, making your body feel weightless yet incredibly grounded. Let this stream of relaxation overflow into your hips, thighs, knees, and calves. The feet that carried you everywhere today now deserve complete rest. Feel the warmth spreading to your feet and toes until your entire body, from head to toe, is immersed in a gentle, numbing sensation of ease. You feel yourself getting heavier and heavier, as if you are sinking deep into a layer of fine white sand at the bottom of the ocean. This heaviness is not tiring. It is the feeling of being cradled, protected by the heart of Mother Nature. The pressure of the real world is now only a distant, fading memory. You are in a perfect state of transition, where the mind begins to dream and the body is ready for deep sleep. You are no longer an individual struggling against life. You are dissolving into the eternal silence of the night. Imagine that around you now are no longer four dry walls, but a deep, clear blue expanse. You are floating slowly and freely. Every sound around you becomes soft and distant. The ticking of the clock, the wind outside the window, they all transform into the rustling of water, the sound of tiny bubbles popping like whispers from the sea. You are here at the threshold of a magical world, where the little starfish's silk cocoon is emitting its first rays of light to guide your way. Continue to maintain that slow breath. With every passing second, you feel more secure, more trusting in the flow of sleep. You have done so well today, and now is the time to let everything take its course. The patience that the old sea turtle is about to mention in our story actually begins right now, when you are patient with your own body, waiting for sleep to arrive in its most natural way. Do not rush, do not hurry. Just let yourself sink deep, so deep into this stillness, because you deserve to be wrapped in the most peaceful cocoon of the universe. Tonight, you are not alone. You have me. You have the little starfish, and you have the vast ocean embracing you. Let your mind be ready to receive the first shimmering images of the Starry Sea bed, where the transformation is about to begin. As your body grows heavy and your consciousness begins to drift like a thin veil of mist, let me lead you deeper through the shroud of reality to enter a space that only the purest dreams can touch. You are no longer lying in bed. Imagine yourself gently descending, gliding across the mirror-still surface of an ancient ocean. The first sensation to touch your skin is not wetness, but an unbelievable smoothness and softness. The seawater here is as warm as the flow of a happy memory. It envelops you, cradles you, making all gravity seem to vanish completely. You are floating, dissolving into the heart of the vast night sea. The deeper you sink, the more ethereal and gently magnificent the space becomes. This is not the terrifying darkness of the abyss, but an inverted starry sky, where the stars are not high above, but dancing right beneath your feet. Look around you. There are underwater auroras, curving softly like ribbons of emerald green and pastel purple. Tiny bioluminescent creatures, like golden dust falling from heaven, radiate a soothing blue light, illuminating your path. That light is not dazzling. It is warm and hazy, like a night light from a distant home in your memory, evoking a strange sense of familiarity and peace. At the bottom of this sea, the sand is not coarse grains of stone, but a layer of fine white diamond dust, reflecting all the magical colors around you. You feel yourself landing on a soft velvet carpet where tiny starfish are shimmering like warm embers. Listen closely. Can you hear the heartbeat of the ocean? It is the sound of bubbles rising from distant coral reefs, a steady, rhythmic blob, blob. The sound rings out clear and slow, creating a natural, meditative melody that helps your mind discard the final noises of the world. The water moves softly, whoosh, whoosh. Every time a gentle current passes by, carrying the breath of the deep blue sea, soothing your ears like a never-ending lullaby. Right in front of you, amidst a quiet space surrounded by soft coral swaying to the rhythm of the water's breath, is the destination of tonight's journey. A shimmering white silk cocoon, large and sturdy, hangs suspended amidst crystal-like silken threads. The cocoon radiates a soft glow, ivory mixed with pale pink, like a giant pearl harboring a sacred secret. You move closer, and strangely, you feel a miraculous connection to it. You find yourself wanting to dissolve into those layers of silk, wanting to be protected in the absolute stillness it offers. Try reaching out with your mind's hand to lightly touch the shell of the cocoon. It is so smooth you feel as though you are touching a cloud. A gentle warmth spreads from the cocoon to your body, carrying the scent of the pure sea, a hint of salt, the elegance of late blooming sea flowers, and the sweet fragrance of freshly woven silk. The scent makes your chest expand. Your breath becomes deeper, steadier. You realize that at this depth, the pressure of the world cannot reach you. All the noise of reality, the worries of livelihood, the insecurities of the future, they are all separated by the clear water and this thin yet sturdy wall of silk. You are standing in a giant cradle of the universe. Around you, small fish with trails of light on their fins swim slowly, without a hint of haste. Long, dark green kelp fronds curve with the current, looking like soft arms waving and inviting you to truly let go. Here, time is not measured in hours, minutes, or seconds, but by the rising of bubbles, by the faint vibration of light. You feel true freedom, not the freedom to go anywhere, but the freedom to be no one, to simply be a small part of this immense ocean. This space was created just for you. It is a reflection of the inner peace you have always sought. You feel so safe, as if lying in the arms of a loved one, hearing their steady heartbeat. The silk cocoon before you is not just a refuge for a small creature about to transform. It is a symbol of your own rest. Imagine your mind also weaving a similar silk cocoon, enveloping every thought, keeping them still and warm inside. Breathe with the ocean. As the water rises gently, you feel weightless. As the water recedes, you feel yourself sinking deeper into relaxation. All your senses are now directed toward the stillness. You see the soft purple light, hear the blub blub of the bubbles, feel the warmth of the silken water, and smell the flavor of freedom. You have completely detached from the earth, from the shackles of reality. You are here at the center of tranquility, ready to witness the story of the little starfish and the lesson of great patience. Just keep floating like that. Do not move, do not think, just feel this envelopment. The stillness here is so profound that you can hear even the whisper of your own soul. And in that moment, when you have completely merged into this starry seabed, the story of the cocoon and the waiting will begin to be told, as gentle as a water breeze gliding through your sleeping mind in the mystical and silent expanse of the starry seabed, where you float amidst ribbons of emerald aurora. A small tale begins to weave itself like the softest threads of silk. Imagine, right beneath your feet, on a carpet of white sand as smooth as velvet, there is a little starfish with tender arms and eyes full of curiosity. The little starfish was once a resident of the vibrant coral reefs, but tonight it is drawn to a strange glow emanating from the quietest, darkest corner of the ocean. It glides slowly, feeling each grain of sand brush beneath its body, until it stands before a wondrous object. The very white silk cocoon you just saw. The cocoon lies still, emitting steady pulses of light, brightening and fading like the breath of a sleeping being. The little starfish has never seen anything so pure. It moves closer, reaching out a tiny arm to touch the shimmering silken shell. In its innocent mind, a question echoes. What lies inside this beautiful bundle? Perhaps a priceless pearl, or a forgotten treasure of the sea king. The more it looks, the more its curiosity rises intensely. It wants to tear open that silk right away, wanting to satisfy the thirst to know, to see, and to possess the secret hidden within. Just as the little starfish is about to act, a powerful and playful current rushes in. It is the playful dolphin, a friend of the white-capped waves. The dolphin somersaults, making click-click sounds and whistles that echo through the space. The dolphin urges with an excited tone, "Hey, little starfish, don't hesitate any longer. Open it up. The world out there is always moving fast. If you don't open it now, perhaps the secret will vanish. Don't waste time waiting for something unclear. Act now, explore, and seize the treasure this very moment." The dolphin's words are like violent waves, sweeping away the little starfish's hesitation. They are like the echoes of the modern world, a place that always hurries you to be faster, to know more, to succeed sooner. The little starfish feels its heart beat faster. It prepares to use all its strength to break that fragile silk cocoon. But then a large, slow, and majestic silhouette emerges from the deep blue night. The old sea turtle, with a shell covered in moss and eyes holding the wisdom of 1,000 years, swims slowly forward. She does not create powerful waves, but only leaves behind tiny, light bubbles that rise leisurely. Her voice is deep and warm, resonating like a lullaby from Mother Ocean. My dear, stop for a moment. Let your arms relax and let your heart settle down. The old turtle looks at the silk cocoon with affectionate eyes and continues. The dolphin speaks of haste, but the ocean teaches us about growth. This cocoon is not a toy to be opened and peeked at. It is a palace of transformation. The being within is undertaking a sacred journey that no one can help with except for time and stillness. If you use force to open it now, you will destroy a miracle that has not yet had time to form. There are beauties in this life that only bloom most brilliantly when nurtured in absolute patience. The little starfish looks at the old turtle, then back at the cocoon. It realizes the trembling in its own arms is a reflection of the fear of being left behind, the fear that it is wasting time. It asks softly, "But grandmother, if I keep waiting, will the miracle truly come? Or am I just standing still while the world passes by?" The old turtle smiles, a gentle smile that soothes even the sea water. Standing still does not mean you are not moving, my child. When you wait patiently, your soul is growing. When you keep the space around this cocoon peaceful, you are contributing to its life. Remember, the most beautiful flower is the one that blooms in its right season, and the deepest sleep is when the soul heals the wounds that the sunlight caused. Hearing the old turtle's words, the little starfish decides to stay. It does not open the cocoon, nor does it leave. It chooses to sit nearby, leaning against the white sand, becoming the guardian of the cocoon's silence. Many nights pass. The ocean still has moments of roaring, and the dolphin still visits occasionally with stories of bustling distant seas. But the little starfish maintains a strange serenity. It learns to listen to the water flowing through the crevices of rocks, learns to count the tiny glows of passing jellyfish, and most importantly, it learns to be fully present without demanding any result. The little starfish's journey of waiting is also your journey right now. You are sitting by the silk cocoon of your own soul, being patient with the weariness, patient with the unresolved anxieties. You do not need to force yourself to be better immediately. You do not need to hurry to solve every problem before going to sleep. Just be like the little starfish. Simply be there, breathe, and trust in your own silent transformation process until one night, when the silver moonlight shines down to the seabed with the purest beam of light, the silk cocoon stirs slightly. The little starfish holds its breath. A tiny crack appears on the shimmering surface, then a delicate crack, like the sound of crystal, rings out in the silent space. A brilliant light, carrying the fragrance of the rarest sea flowers, begins to seep out from within the torn silken shell. It is not a soulless pearl, but a creature so magnificent it seems otherworldly, a sea butterfly. Its wings are as thin as silk, shimmering with rainbow hues, fluttering gently in the water to create sparkling swirls of light. The sea butterfly gently rises, gliding past the little starfish's shoulder like a sincere thank you. It does not hurry. It flits gracefully and freely, bringing to the ocean a beauty that no one could have imagined before. The little starfish stands still with emotion. It realizes that if it had listened to the dolphin and torn open the cocoon earlier, it might have only seen a gray and weak sea silkworm. But because it chose patience, it witnessed a perfect miracle. It whispers into the water, "Sometimes the most beautiful things must be waited for, not hurriedly destroyed." stillness is the most powerful strength. This story is a gentle reminder for you before you sink into deep sleep. Let go of all pressure. Your sleep is that very silk cocoon. While you sleep, your mind is organizing itself, your body is healing itself, and the seeds of tomorrow's inspiration are silently sprouting. You don't need to do anything at all. Just trust and wait. Being patient with yourself is the deepest way to love yourself. Now, let the image of those shimmering sea butterfly wings lead you into the realm of dreams. Feel the relief spreading through your soul, for you know that everything is happening exactly according to the rhythm of the universe. You are safe, you are protected, and you are growing in this stillness. Now, as the shimmering wings of the sea butterfly have gradually flown far into the deep blue night of the ocean, notice there is a miraculous shift happening right within your own soul. The image of the little starfish, the image of the silk cocoon, and even the presence of the wise old turtle, all are starting to fade, melting into each other like drops of pale purple ink falling into clear water. You are no longer the observer of the story. You are gradually realizing that your very body lying here, your very mind listening now. You are that silk cocoon. You are the silk cocoon being embraced by the ocean. You are floating, weightless, in the heart of a warm and absolutely silent watery universe. Every boundary between your skin and the seawater, between your breath and the heartbeat of the ocean, has vanished. You no longer know where you end and the vast sea begins. You only feel yourself so light that it is as if you are dissolving into tiny molecules of light, merging into the slow current. Feel the pure, sweet fragrance of the cocoon from earlier. Now it is no longer outside, but emanating from your very breath. Every time you exhale, a gentle glow spreads from your chest, illuminating the silent space around you. That light fades, like a candle dying out in peace. The blop, blop sounds of the bubbles from before now become your own heartbeat, slow, sparse, lulling you into a state of weightlessness. Your thoughts now are no longer clear words. They are like soft ribbons of seaweed, without a fixed shape, only swaying slightly, drifting aimlessly with the deep current. You are no longer trying to catch any thought. You let them go, let them pass, like fine sand drifting through your fingers. There is no longer a past to regret, no longer a future to worry about. There is only a pure presence, a silk cocoon lying still, waiting for the great transformation of sleep. The space around you is receding. The ribbons of emerald and pastel purple aurora begin to blur, turning into a deep, gentle blue-black. You feel yourself sinking deeper, deeper still into the support of the ocean. The silence here is no longer the silence of sound, but the silence of all vibrations. You are dissolving into a sweet emptiness, where your ego is no longer important. You are sinking into a sea where there is no pressure, no noise, only infinite tolerance. Let your consciousness be like a drop of water, quietly returning to the heart of the ocean. You don't need to hold on to anything. You don't need to protect anything. Your silk cocoon has finished its mission of protection, and now it is dissolving to release your soul into the dream world. Your breath is now so faint that you can almost no longer feel it. There is only a spreading warmth, a tranquility seeping into every cell. You are intersecting with the night. You are becoming a part of the eternal stillness. Everything blurs. Only an absolute sense of safety remains, a total letting go. Don't resist anymore. Just dissolve. Just disappear into the heart of the Starry Sea, where the deepest sleep is spreading its arms to welcome you. Now, the darkness of the ocean is no longer an alien space, but has become the warmth enveloping each of your delicate breaths. The story of the little starfish has receded into the realm of memory, leaving only the sacred silence soaking into your mind. You no longer have to wait for anything, because the most miraculous thing, complete rest, is manifesting right now in this final surrender. If the journey of the silk cocoon under the Starry Sea has soothed your soul tonight, please leave a heart in the comments when you wake up tomorrow morning. Your likes and shares are the precious energy for me to continue weaving the next sleep-soothing stories. Wishing you a good night's sleep and a morning where you wake up as radiant as the sea butterfly just emerged from its silk cocoon. Good night, my dear friend. Let my voice become a very light wave, very far away, remaining only as whispers dissolving into the water. Your silk cocoon has now completely dissolved, releasing you into an infinite space where there is no gravity, no time, only eternal peace. You are sleeping, asleep as deep as the heart of the ocean, asleep as peaceful as the night stars beneath the sea. Silk cocoon, sleep well. Starfish waits, patiently waits. Tomorrow blooms sparklingly beautiful. Go to sleep, my dear friend. Feel this absolute safety. You are embraced by the universe. You are soothed by the ocean. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with sleep. Everything is finished. Everything has drifted far away. Only the breath remains. Steady, slow, deep. Sleep well, sleep deeply, safe in the night, peaceful in the heart of the sea. You are diving deep into the subconscious, where the most beautiful dreams begin to sprout from stillness. Don't try to listen anymore. Let the sound fade away. Let the darkness protect your soul. Every knot has been untied. Every burden has been shed. There is only pure rest. Sleep well. Little silk cocoon. Sleep well. Peaceful soul. Patiently wait. Wake up tomorrow. More radiant, more magnificent. The sound of water is fading, is moving further away. The blob of bubbles dies out. The purple light fades completely. Only gentle darkness remains. Only a very deep sleep. Sleep well, sleep well, sleep well.
you